Everything had to be peace. I put in the work, I put in the hours, I put in 10,000, that's really the facts. But I stayed at home, intent to my purpose, I give them deserving. You niggas so back, afraid of the work, afraid of the process, afraid of...
Early on the wake up, cunning as the father of the 12 sons of Jacob. Shake up the world, cake crumbs, cover my goatee, cufflinks, waiters, lobster sauce on aprons, parting as the chef, burgundy on the breath, uncertainty when I step, dancing to every song like it's a contest, singing this Stevie Wonder happy birthday, celebrating years of flows and crazy wordplay. Season, I'm leaving my 40s, I'm a griot, deepest deep pop, chopper, dress socks and loafers. Family only, I'm holding hands with a cold piece, about to the old me, I'm officially OG. Might throw a roast me, wonder what will the jokes be. Watching them imitate my cool demeanor. It's a new decade, I'm in a whole new arena. Roll the dice in this life and I hit the fever. Get it?
Early on the wake up, cunning as the father of the 12 sons of Jacob. Jacob and the sons of Jacob from the Bible are a touchy subject in hip-hop nowadays because of Jay Electronica and previously Jay-Z indirectly references Jewish people, it being interpreted as anti-Semitic with the lines on balloons and we made it freestyle. Everywhere I step foot, I leave a trail of my name on the sons of Jacob in the trial of flames. I'm ready to chase the Jacob back into caves. Oh shit. Nas is just referencing them as cunning and nothing else.
Wolf out of NYC, this is prophecy. No, this is meant to be, evolve constantly. Half a century, put your glasses up, represent for me. Represent for me, represent for me. Fly from infancy to half a century. Represent, crying faces for the double ages, watching my every move. Go tell them I can't sit still, I never do. Let them think of all the places I led them. But look at that, do it all age spectrum. Still winning, never a better move. Who they claim to be today, man, they can never choose. We all got a set of tools we gotta use to push through. Like I did in Esco, it's my nom de plume. Party in a penthouse live, fill all the room with beautiful vibes. That's the way to calm the goons. Champagne flutes, my cigars pop balloons. Motels get tied when the clock hit 2. A 73 baby, I say a speech maybe. Besides the Littles and Joneses, hip hop made me. Born in New York, I hope the Most High keeps you. I wish at least 50 on all my good people. Fever, wolf out of NYC.
I'm so far liking the intro of this right here.
Meant to be, evolve constantly.
He said the wolf of NYC.
Represent for me. Represent for me. Represent for me. Fly from infancy to half a century. Represent.
What the fuck? Oh shit. Okay, this shit different. I'm curious what he's gonna come with this one. I like this.
All I see is blurs.
Okay.
All I see is words.
Okay.
Nerves talking about what they did see or heard. And all I see is clones. See you motherfuckers with mixtape plans because they seeing how we moving. And all they say is this, but they ain't saying shit. They talk reckless when I do not work for them. They say come harder, come smarter. Which one it is? Which one you wanna hear? Since you such a music whiz. First thing I learned when I was coming up in age, when they stumble in your space, is to punch them in the face. The second thing I learned, I was in the second grade, sliding on the second base, I can orchestrate this game. The third I heard was if it quacks, it's a duck. The fourth, of course, just be upfront what you want. The fifth was this, keep something crisp on your wrist. Now we on album 6, the top team on your list.
Alright, so I had to find a sample for Tisk. It says the sample, Hoverphonic, a new stereophonic sound spectacular, Columbia, released in 1996. The sample appears at 43 seconds. Let's go ahead and check that out. I can hear it. So far, like, I'm listening to him. You know, this whole Magic 3, it sounds like he going at niggas and people in the industry who doubted him, who went against him, turned his back on him. The first verse, all I see is blurbs, all I see is words, nerds talking about what they did see or heard, and all I see is clones, see you motherfuckers with mixtape plans because they see how we moving. In the industry, yo, we gotta get our shit together because 6 albums in 3 years is fucking crazy. This nigga's rapping like he He's starving. Like, he ain't make it yet. He making a lot of the people in the industry look bad. And all they say is this, but they ain't saying shit. They talk reckless when I do not work for them. They say come harder, come smarter. Which one it is? Which one you want to hear since you such a music whiz? And that whole line itself, who he's talking to, he's talking about all the fucking YouTubers, people who do reactions. He picked sorry beats.
Beginning of his career, he put out back-to-back albums that were as close to flawless as possible. He was on top of the world. But after a strong start, his career started to take a turn, and he was beginning to have a lot more ups and downs. He faced heavy criticism, with many people turning their backs on him and his music.
Nas was like the prince of the hood. Then it was one record. And they was like, he's sold out.
But why did this happen? Well, his ear for beats was part of the problem. Even when I asked my own audience which great rapper has the worst ear for beats, guess whose name came up over and over again? Yeah. Because of his beat picking problems, Nas's career was starting to fade. He was getting closer and closer to becoming irrelevant in today's music.
But I want to say, Nas, listen, I don't want to smoke. I hope you like my critique, because I know my videos aren't really a reaction. I'm basically like, I'm kind of studying this shit, and I'm just doing my research and breaking this shit down.
Ooh, I like that. I like that switch right there. I like that. I like that, man. Ooh, I like this shit. Well, this shit is different. That transition of beat, this shit is different, though.
And this and that. You know? Yeah.
Alright, what else? Come on, come on.
Don't be scared to execute the vision, lock in. Back to the art, not the trends. Tisk, I mainly invented raps by banging on tabletops and taking on any competition. Listen,
Yo, bro, he's snapping on this shit, dog. It's crazy.
They like Bishop with the blick, they exposing who a bitch. And I'm like furious when he
Oh, I just got that shit. Juice.
Strip on Dior slides, grip on the handrails, strip on some acres. Pull off the tails off, strips on beyond blonde, tip on some fine wine beaches, some shakers. So when Planet Rock came out the Bronx, I was watching boom boxes, Tila Rock never made it rich.
Planet Rock.
And when I witnessed that the benefits of living good for making hits, I made bread on what I invented.
Don't be scared to execute the vision, lock in. Get back to the art, not the trend. Tisk, I mainly invented rap by banging on tabletops and taking on any I forgot what talk show that was.
Can you explain to me what the title King's Disease 3, because there's been a 1 and a 2. What's King's Disease?
Overindulgence. He gets what he wants, and too much of that is not good. It's a wake-up call. You wake up before it's too late. I read about a lot of artists. Some of them were wild people. Yeah. And I learned a lot from them. And it kind of gave me some of the guidelines.
So what do you do? How do you cure the King's Disease?
You know, you kill the ego and you make it about the music, make it about the art, and live your life.
I don't know how the fuck this went over my head, but he was like, they put hammers to your ribs, but I'm too legit to quit. Hammers? Like MC Hammer? Too legit to quit?
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin from the HBC Newsroom.
Good evening. And now, from the world of entertainment, a late-breaking story and a major shock to Western culture as we know it. Hammer has quit. At the peak of his popularity and on the eve of the biggest concert of his career, Hammer has disappeared. Friends, relatives, and associates have no clue whatsoever as to his whereabouts, and it appears that Hammer has indeed quit. A nation mourns.
Hammer quitting? The Hammer?
The baddest cat out there is quitting the business.
Hammer cannot quit.
Hammer, come back.
But Hammer? He wouldn't do that.
Hammer quit! I'm tired of dwelling on the fact that he gone. He gone. He gone, he gone, he gone.
Hammer quit? I'm so shocked. I thought he quit years ago.
Something
strange.
Hammer, where are you? We all love you.
They like Bishop with the blick. They exposing who's a bitch. So Bishop is from like the movie Juice, played by Tupac.
What you gonna do, shoot me in the elevator?
I'm like furious when he took his son to fish, dropping knowledge on the kids. Furious? From Boys in the Hood?
What do you know about sex?
Take a girl, stick my thing in it, and 9 months later, a baby comes out.
You think that's it?
Basically, yeah.
Well, remember this. Any fool with a dick can make a baby, but only a real man can raise his children.
Probably grab another hundo. Industry cutthroat. Watch how I construct though. Concrete jungle. If rappers were presidents, I would get trust vote.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that.
But I can take it back.
Cause that motherfucker nearly unstoppable, bro. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, he's snapping so far though. I love this shit. I think TSK is my favorite track so far right now in the reaction. What's this right here?
It's a shame the way it's going down. I'm on the sideline while he's playing around. The difference between you and I spitting's a wide difference. They hate on you and me, they want me to die difference. My ego, I'm just providing a better understanding. I don't wish it on nobody who doesn't have a bandwidth. They come and stand in your ground. When you from a poor town, they generate awareness. The ventilation where the air is erased when you hear it. Somewhere between Braden and David, you smell it and taste it cause it's serious. And you don't think it's fair, you feel like you come with bars and you want some wars. Frankly, they should send in regard. Some of the hardest rappers get overlooked and ignored. No matter what happened, I hope all of us sold. I go superhero status, no masks, no gadgets. Send them villains at us. We ain't scared of action. We ain't characters capping. Ability to leak buildings, if you blink, you won't catch it. Dope. Always on time, I'm never petty, yeah, I'm always ready. That's why my shit flows smooth and steady, pictures on Getty. I don't complain, I don't blame, know when my time is done, I move to the side. I don't want nothing to prove to these guys. If y'all was moving like Nas, y'all wouldn't assume someone old. Nobody know you when you old, except your peoples. That should keep you peaceful. Instead, delusional, moody losers refusing to see truth. Your personal hurt, you unleash on the first person you come across, doing your evil work. Damn, it's a shame. Slugs, blood, laugh, hug, survive if you could. Downsize, intro the thugs to the plug. And just today, I noticed a different pain. Man, catch me, don't let me slip in no demented stage.
Damn, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. His cadence and his flow is getting better, bro. It's amazing that his style that he's able to make it sound like so sophisticated. But it sound like, yo.
Here's my costume change.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
No masks, no gadgets. Send them villains at us. We ain't scared of action. We ain't characters capping. Ability to leak buildings, if you blink, you won't catch it.
Oh, I like that. Oh my God, I like that. Oh, I like this. I love the sampling.
Up to the morning. I see you going where I've been. I know how you feel. Was at the same place you were now in. You shouting, announcing. You want to win with similar-minded men with great business acumen.
Okay.
We can make an acquisition till the topic turn from tight pockets to high profits. To life insurance, at what age do we all cop it? Fuck who the hottest? Who really stand up? Who really messing with their dead man girl? That says everything about that man world.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
You against morality, don't come around me. Homicidal vinyl section where they always found me.
Okay.
My motion picture soundtrack with Richard Roundtree on the album sleeve. That's my era shit. Musical excellence, hot like on a detective list. It's simple shit that's keeping you from the shift. You a simp, a trick, or in love with your own dick.
Oh, shit.
Homicide vinyl sections where they always found me by the motion picture soundtrack with Richard Roundtree on the album sleeve. Richard Roundtree is known for playing the main character in the Shaft series. Hit Boy is probably directed by Nas to look into sampling the soundtrack of those movies that Nas grew up watching to catch the nostalgia to write rhymes.
Up yours! Get out of the way! Shaft's his name. Shaft's his game.
This man jumping jewels.
Like it's supposed to. Old dudes playing chess in the park. Old dudes playing chess in prison. Staying on good behavior for extra business. If they was to switch places, could you tell a difference? It's perspective, isn't it? A team that's militant. A down-ass woman by your side that get it in. The realest. I love this feeling.
It's simple shit that's keeping you from the shift. You a simp, a trick, or in love with your own dick. Distraction, they come in all ways. Either you a simp because you out here simping for hoes, you giving your money to these bitches that don't really give a fuck about you. Develop yourself, don't develop a bitch. Same thing go for tricking. That's kind of weird because I feel like simping and tricking is the same thing because they both suckers to me. In love with your own dick, you watching porn.
If you don't have a team that's militant, you better be brilliant. I love this feeling.
Talk your shit, bro.
If you don't have no team that's militant, be mentally equipped.
I love this sample. That sample is crazy.
Watch everybody. That's why I love my team. I love this feeling.
Oh shit,
Keep
okay.
calm, watch everything. It's your monthly subscription to the Slums Edition.
Okay.
The new it was written. Get your hard copies of Blockology coming from the one who lived in a
I like that, I like that.
I never sell my soul, just evolve shock rap. That what you never been told shit. Cold part, Illmatic, go through that episode of Ozark. I think that's harder than if I had co-star a ghetto symphony. I'm Chief Keef, Ozark, mixed with Mozart. It's ill when you get bags for your own art. $1 million sing for outro or rap. But they ain't understand it when it drop. Yo, how cool is that? They asking if I'm ever gonna be over rap. But I left a few times, just never told you that. Amassing digital assets, no fiscal year kickbacks, yeah, we cash it. Physical money think different, we outlast them. We outclass them, they made it easy to pass them. I love this feeling.
It's your monthly subscription to the Slums Edition. The new it was written. Get your hot copies of Blackology coming from the one who lived in a boat full of goldfish. Rap albums are audiobooks for people envisioning hood news, similar to when Dave Chappelle did the Nas skit of the hip hop news series on Dave Chappelle's show, which is referenced. If I ruled the world, coincidentally was also on It Was Written, which Nas says, I'd open every cell in Attica, send them to Africa.
Now a hip-hop news break with Chuck Taylor.
Good evening, I'm Chuck Taylor. Another shocking development today. After a bizarre series of events, Nas now rules the world. He shocked upstate New York residents with his first act in office by opening every cell in Attica and having the inmates sent to Africa.
I am very proud that the new ruler of the world is from Africa. He's of African descent, and I'm very proud that he would send dignitaries to my country.
And here they come now, the first prisoners out of Attica. Here they come.
Excuse me, did you say prisoners from Attica?
That's right, the prisoners.
Oh my God, is the prisoners is coming from... This is ridiculous. Nas, what are you doing? We need medicine, we need food, we need clothing. We do not need prisoners, okay? We have... This man is white.
Yo, check this out. This is crazy. Cold part Illmatic all the way through the episode of Ozark. I think it's harder than if I co-starred. So the first one, Ozark, Cameron had a hilarious reaction when Illmatic was played on Ozark TV show, which is about drugs and money laundering. There are plenty of Nas songs that were featured on TVs and movies recently. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Nah, this is the hardest shit on TV. Nah. I love Snowfall, but you just don't throw a New York State of Mind on Ozark like this. You don't throw that on like that in the middle of the show. Roof is not listening to Nas' first album. Wow. Nah, Ozark won. Ozark is up. And every day could be the last in the jungle. Yo, this is wild. Nah, Roof my favorite character on TV, B. At the out-of-towners, 4-pounders. Nah, niggas ain't fucking with Roof. Nah, Roof ain't just throwing life a bitch till you die with AZ too. Nah, Ozark got it, B. Niggas playing the whole Illmatic, the whole show.
I think that is harder than if I had co-starred. Nas did his fair share of acting on movies and TV shows.
So I put the video through our facial recognition software and I got a hit from the HPD mugshot database.
They got this nigga on TV, bro.
2 home robberies, got out of Halava 6 months ago. I talked to his parole officer who said he missed today's meeting.
What TV show is this?
I'm not a rocket scientist, but I think I know why he misses meetings. All right, well, let's set a meeting he won't miss. Hey, man.
This shit is crazy,
though. What are you doing, man? I didn't do nothing. How'd you even find me? Oh, your PO told us. Remember him? He's the guy that you were supposed to see this morning, but you didn't, therefore you violated your parole. Huh? So they sent 5-0 after me. Oh, we don't care about that. No, we don't, Gordon, but we care very much about is why you missed your appointment. So please, tell me, when did you go from boosting laptops to capping people in the back of the head?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not true. You were there.
Where?
Don't play dumb, Gordon. I hate that. It's a personal pet peeve of mine, all right? You were at Fort and King at 8 a.m. this morning, okay? We have you on camera while an armored truck heist is going down.
Look, man, I went straight in the joint and found the Lord. I didn't do nothing wrong. All I did was answer an ad.
What ad?
Gavin's list for paint work. They said meet there wearing a white jumpsuit, hat, dust mask, offering $30 an hour, cash money. Figure my PO will be all right if I miss our meeting for a job.
Who's the meet with?
I don't know. No one ever showed. Left me standing there with a bunch of other dudes, and people started shooting, so I took off.
All right, go over there. Don't give me a look. I need some privacy. Ad was a fake. Yeah. Shooters don't want a group of painters. They want a bunch of guys at the site wearing exactly the same thing. A bunch of clones to create mass confusion. That's it. I think I'm going to enjoy catching these guys.
A Ghetto Symphony, I'm Chief Keith Kozart, mixed with Mozart. Marley Marl was supposed to create another symphony when Nas was working with him in 1995 for his Illmatic sequel. I did not know that shit. Unfortunately, in Kamikaze on the real and put the song on the radio without Nas' permission, Nas abandoned the project and made It Was Written with other producers. That's wild. I never known that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I just keep it calm, watching it all play out like it's supposed to. Old dudes playing chess in the park. Old dudes playing chess in prison. Staying on good behavior for extra visits. If they was to switch places, could you tell a difference? It's perspective, isn't it? A team that's militant. A down-ass woman by your side that get it in. The realest. I love this feeling. Every day we do whatever we want. Can't front. Yo, I love this feeling. Getting dressed, getting fly just to go to the studio. Hey yo, I love this feeling. Hey yo, tomorrow I'm juicing for the rest of the week, just cause I love this feeling. And Big Bro got his ankle bracelet took off today, yo. We're getting on a private jet. I love this feeling.
I love this sampling, bro. Like it's like I don't know how to explain what type of style this dude has, man. Okay.
A little gun case. You was younger then. Another violent crime around album number 10. Since a baby.
Damn, what album is that?
Baby, you will get her. Baby, and QB crazy, you will get her. Baby, you had the records playing, you will get her. Baby, falling while you skating, sneakers hanging. Just the life of a ghetto baby. Did old to me, you grown to be the one that coached the team.
It sounds like he's talking to his younger self. Ooh, I like that. Because Isaac Hayes, oh my God.
That's a big dog, that big age you at. You did your big one. My favorite era from you gotta be this one. Got through the stars, everyone. Cops you down on you with guns. Close friends, you lost some. No tears on your face, none. You miss time seeing your son. It's hard to find genuine love. Family members in the cuffs. No tears on your face, none. Everything is just what you made it out to be. The world of entertainment got some lessons from your pops. Held it down alone, moms on heavily watch. The tears on my face just stop.
Okay, this shit kind of different.
We ain't gonna never die. Icons in real time. Why did I wait this long?
Okay, I like that.
My ill mind. I think the hate was strong, so I went to a chill vibe. Could never say goodbye. I let my skill cry. Let my soul bleed. Inside a rose wearing rosaries. Homie, I love the new why, cause I'm the new why and the open why at the same time. I always hit the last shot when it's game time. That's your Kobe Bryant talk. Take a long walk. You might start to understand what I'm putting on for. I left more flows and Pro 2 sessions than you ever thought of with old school methods. But what you hearing is the present day. Over breaks and samples in New York and WA. The brand new is in the yes and way. Don't threaten me with a good time. We intersect. Nasty, they don't make them like me. Mask up, all black, like a pool shiesty.
Oh, okay.
Loose screws, any great challenges. I find a loop through loopholes. Why they treat me so bad? Club Nouveau. Dang, the times we living in is crucial. This my Tom Cruise flow. Top Gun, they too slow.
I like that.
This ain't fast enough to keep up with nasty cuts.
I'm like Detroit Red in the zoot suit, loose screws. Any great challenge I find a loop through loopholes. Nas fashions himself in the image of Detroit Red, a red-haired hustler active in the 1940s during a time when zoot suits were stylists. Detroit Red had some screws loose that led to him being incarcerated. But while in jail, he tightened up, emerged as Michael X. That's crazy. I never knew that shit. I didn't know who the fuck Detroit Red was. One of the eminent figures in the civil rights movement of the 1950s and the 1960s. That's wild. 1950s and 60s, that's really not that long ago. That's amazing.
They threw the book at us.
Burglary, count 1, 8 to 10 years.
I know how you feel. Like you want to lay down and die. You need something to get the monkey off your back.
So what you hiding, huh?
I can show you how to get out of prison. Nigga, get on out of my face. You're not using your brain. That's what the white man wants you to do. Look at you, putting all that poison in your hair. You ever look up the word black in a dictionary?
For what?
Did you ever study anything that wasn't part of some con?
What the hell for, man?
Black, destitute of light, void of color, enveloped in darkness, and utterly dismal or gloomy, soiled with dirt, foul, sullen, hostile.
Wayne, free from spot or blemish, innocent, pure. Ain't this something without evil intent?
It's too much power for one man to have.
Why They Treat Me So Bad, Club Nouveau. A reference to the popular 1986 song Why You Treat Me So Bad by the R&B group Club Nouveau.
We ain't gonna never die. Icons of real time.
Wait, that's...
Icons of real time. We ain't gonna never die.
Okay, I'm just hearing shit.
Icons.
Oh, shit!
Reaching like Zion, peeking at the skyline. Reaching for the stars like I'm reaching for the pylon. I reach on the sideline. You need to walk a fine line. You need to read the guidelines instead of reading the timeline. Everybody like mine. Nobody flow like mine. I'm signing these niggas got me coaching niggas like Brown. Like mine. I don't like type wine. To spend all this money, I'ma have to spend a lifetime. Broke ain't even buy time. You throw niggas a lifeline. No money on my mind, and I be on your right mind. I hit her with the pipe bomb, then pass it down the pipeline. Oh shit! Diamonds on me sparkling and splashing like some white wine. They love me in the nighttime. They hate me when the light shine. Shots I got.
Oh, I like that. Oh shit, I like that.
Got it by rhyme. Take off with no flight time. Babbage on the passenger side. She don't even like flying. Booty soft as nightline. You niggas smart as my crime. I got a black Nina that can nasty as a white blind. Low credit, high crime. Open mind, tight rhymes. When they hear my lines, these rappers gotta catch up.
Dog, I ain't gonna lie to you, but this nigga snapping, boy.
Oh shit! Spitting that Kanyon, eat like Zion, peak at the skyline. Since he was a young hot boy, Wayne has been dropping heat and spitting a kind of fire out his mouth that might come from eating a cayenne pepper, which has a range of 30,000 to 50,000. What the fuck? Well, the hottest pepper can go up to 6 million. I gotta find out what this pepper is. Wayne then says he'll eat opposing rappers the way NBA star Zion Williams probably eats other fatty fools while he plays in Wayne's hometown on the New Orleans Pelicans. Listed at 6'6" and 284 pounds, Zion has been plagued with injuries in his young career, likely to do with his weight issues, as he only played approximately 1/3 of his games in his first 4 seasons. When Zion signed his max contract extension in the summer of 2022, the Pelicans included a weight class, stating that he must keep the sum of his body weight in pounds and body fat percentage below 295 pounds. Despite being considered overweight by many critics, when Zion has been on the court, he has been a high flyer with high potential.
And Zion, just probable.
They were third in the league in scoring.
Oh, again.
Oh, he seems to be
2 missed free throws after the mistake. Now Zion leaping, grabbing, and slamming.
Wayne also considers himself as a high flyer, as he either peaks at the skyline from an elevated position like Zion looking down at his competition. That motherfucker need more than just a weight class, man. That nigga need to take him a simp lessons. I love this feeling. It's the small shit that keeping you from the shift. You a simp, a trick, or in love with your own dick. That shit apply to this motherfucker right here. I'm sonning these niggas got me coaching niggas like Prime. Wayne references former MLB player and NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, who is also known as Coach Prime, as they play on his primetime nickname from his playing days. On December 3rd, 2022, after 3 seasons of coaching the football team, Jackson State University, Coach Prime was named as the head coach of the University of Colorado Buffaloes football team, where he coaches 2 of his sons' quarterback. Okay, that's dope. Lil Wayne has numbered sons in the rap game that he directly, indirectly coached as they emulated his style. Yo, he said, tongue I never bite mine, got dough like Taekwon. Taekwon dough? He said, you know, money on my mind and I be on your wife mind. I hit it with the pipe bomb, then pass it down the pipeline. But actually, we quite fine. Diamonds on me sparkling, splashing like I'm some white wine. When they hear my lines, these rappers gotta catch up like Hines.
So whatever the hell was in my cup, the only reaction I did was got more popular, more successful, did a lot more things that I've ever done, picked up a guitar, learned how to play it, learned how to put on the auto-tunes and stretch my voice, and became #1 in the country with everything I've ever dropped. I probably should pick that cup back up.
I ain't gonna lie, like, yo, Lil Wayne slid on this shit, dog.
The levee busted. New Orleans.
Okay.
A catastrophe. America, how long we got? Cause I'm trying to find her. Is that you?
He's talking about some early Nas right here. So I looked up the sample because I love for the sample for Pretty Young Girls, it appears at 0 seconds, which is at the beginning. Who he sampled from was from Ohio Players, Very Is Love. But it was released in 1972. Let's go ahead and check that out.
A pretty young girl.
Long braids, brown eyes, weighing 35. She like 5'5". I see them thighs on her, make me wanna multiply. She's a queen, her daddy, I know we rock the knives. She was so fly, like she come from Queens, or maybe L.I. I'm trying to find that woman, no later than tomorrow. Her body shaped like a Jean Gaultier perfume bottle. When I find her, I'ma roll through, smooth in the ghost coupe. Make sure they
like that beat, man.
Big's vocals. See if I get a sign of intellectual. See if she rude, is she wild, is she sexual. If we caught her, it'd be incredible. We probably break box springs and hot springs like we on edibles. I would fit her in my schedule. If she is for real solid, nothing else is acceptable. Slide up to Malibu, paddle boats in Pacific Coast. Having a swim in Atlantic water is less cold. I'm in listen to poetry at a jazz club. Asked her would she leave if I was down on my last dub. I gotta find that girl. What block she be on? Heard she was last seen in Rome, playing hopping in Florence. I think she right for me and I don't even know. I mean the one time I seen her, she was.
We all know how that's like.
That's why I made this song to the label promote it, so she can hear it. Cause even if she don't like rap, the still will find her right where she at.
Her body is shaped like John Paul Gaultier perfume bottle. More eloquent than saying shaped like a Coke bottle.
The one with long braids, brown eyes, weighing 35.
Yo, he making the shit out of this shit. I like this. It's amazing, man. This motherfucker's from a different era, but he's just like killing this shit.
And if you're listening right now, you know what to do. Post this up right now. At me.
Ooh, got the scratches in there. Okay. It sounds like some old back in the day movie like sound. Ooh, I like this. Yo, I know he finna murder this shit. Like beats like this, he always murder with the sample.
Me and her is cool, but she hung with dudes, girl. And dude is cool, but he live how fools live when two spit. He's in the middle of it, little nigga shit. And I bet my chick be sharing our news, telling this girl when I told her about my power moves, you know, showing off. Showed her the Chloe I bought her, they both with flaws. Her friend shining, friend said she got broke off with more diamonds. They go to Alice, then they post pictures. I search her friend name, her page come up. She with a dude, I said, I know this nigga. Then I showed her girl, do you know this nigga? Look closer for real. You know, this guy.
Oh my God.
I told her zoom in tighter. She said we met one time. Private investigator shit. Yeah, me and dude alright. Seen him on the scene a few nights. Little chain, bracelets, nothing crazy, something light. Introduce himself to me, tough at, but he's a goofy, he hype. Impress a lady. he a target, a marked man, or perhaps hard to kill. But you attract what you fear, and you ask for real.
That's a fact.
The girl says, why you ask about him? Back to the problem. Can't tell her it's an unsolved murder. Never mind it. Forever find it strange, she says. First you excited, then you silent, something has changed, she says. I said I knew a guy and he had a beautiful mind, and who would've knew he would die, and they ruling a suicide. But that guy in the picture sometime will ride with my nigga. Rest in peace, $500,000, a god amongst niggas. Was it self-inflicted? Somebody came to get you? Maybe I'm paranoid. Something sabotaging the path he was on. But you passed on, you left us your scriptures. I'm in the whip playing your songs. Then I saw your face, still remember when I brought you to a lake. Performed on Keenan Ivory Wayne's, and your light remains. Rest up to TJ, that's Havoc brother, Killer Black went a similar way. I used to call out to the crib, you would answer the phone, and years later you in shootouts with some of my mans with the chrome. Wow, so foul. How the projects turn to a war zone. This is the place we call home. Drama, homicide, suicide in our father's eyes. We programmed to survive, and it's love that we don't prioritize. Speaking of love, it was me and her. It was up between me and Shorty. We crushed her, she was sent from above. They kind of combo with her, spontly gone. I don't call her no more. We ain't talking no more.
But this beat is just so infectious, bro. Like,
So basically what I'm getting from the song is his girl is friends with another girl who has a man and Nas finds familiar. He's questioning his girl, hey, you know this dude? Look closely. And then Nas like, man, I know this dude. He used to roll with my homeboy that supposedly committed suicide. Nas is like, yo, he gotta know something because he used to ride with my boy. Rest in peace, $500,000, a god amongst niggas. Was it self-inflicted? Somebody came to get you. Maybe I'm paranoid. Something sabotaging the path he was on. Jason Wardlaw, better known by his stage name $500,000, was a rapper from Brooklyn, New York. His breakthrough came thanks to a feature on the 1997 The album from the supergroup The Firm. Committed suicide by a gunshot to the head in October of 2003. Then I Saw Your Face, still remember when I brought you to LA and we performed on Keenan Ivory Wayne. In 1997, $500,000 along with The Firm, Nas, AZ, Foxy Brown performed The Firm Biz famous remix on the Keenan Ivory Wayne show.
Yeah. It's the Philly, y'all. How we living? Yo, with the Dilly. Used to cop low from Billy Blanco. Little Willie's road, Chaco with Phillies and Paco. Willie's 650s with my eyes closed. On the clothes, running down with find a hole. Kind of rough, down with showers in they toe. Side throwers, non-toters, high rollers. I notice, keep my mind focused. Rhymes are focused.
Rest up TJ, that's Havoc brother. Kill Black went a similar way. So Killer Black or TJ was Havoc, known from legendary rap group Mobb Deep, older brother who, just like $500,000, died by suicide. Killer Black was apparently a feared dude in Queens. Mobb Deep's song Temperatures Rising is about Killer Black being on the run for the police after a murder. In an interview, Havoc said when he first heard his brother died, it must have been in a shootout. Killer Black had been hit in the head by a bullet before, which according to Havoc had changed him. And after it, we actually had to put him in a hospital for a little while. He was going through some mental issues. Despite of Havoc and his family efforts to help him, Killer Black or TJ ended up taking his own life.
When you first heard about it, like what was the first thing that you thought? Did you believe it?
No. When I first was told that my brother passed away and he died or whatever, they woke me up out of my sleep at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So you know you in your like deepest sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning. So when they was telling me that as they was waking me up, I just thought I was dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, I thought I was fucking dreaming. And you know, as the seconds was going and the minutes was going, I started pinching myself. You know what I mean?
You was awake.
Yeah. I really started pinching myself and I was like, did somebody just fucking tell me that my brother is dead? Like, get the fuck out of here. And I just started pinching myself.
Damn.
And I noticed that I was awake. And, you know, and then I walked to the living room, because, you know, back in them days, you know, I used to have everybody living in the crib and shit. And I walked to the living room, and the look on everybody's face, I knew I heard what I thought I heard when I was waking up. And then my sister was calling me like crazy, and she was like crying and talking about, come home. I lived in Long Island at the time. And I just drove all the way back home from Long Island to Queens. The coroner van was right in front of my building, yo.
Damn.
The coroner van was in front of my building.
Damn.
And I was like, I was just, you know, I don't know if I was crying at that point yet. But when I went upstairs to go in my house, because I wanted to see my brother, you know what I mean? And when I went in the house and I was about to go in the bathroom, that's where he committed suicide at. The police stopped me. He said, yo, you don't want to see your brother like that. That's not the last image you want of your brother. He said, don't go in there. And I listened to him.
What's next? What's this? Okay. Let's see what you finna do with this one right here.
Fresh cut, line up his hair clean. It's not a fair game. Can't trust how they move in his solitaire chain. His bust down Cuban whipping the Rari truck. Us down in music, he got a call that was confusing. Heard this kid said in front of that dude something that never happened. Something being perceived like his beef, but the street gossip is nothing. They bought no cash and hung up the phone. He could tell by the sound of his tone. Next time we see him, it might have to be on. 4 seasons with the heaters. He pulling in Valet. He playing Jackson 5 Maria, pouring good burgundy, drinking wine by the liter. $1 million ideas, son, I think of, but he's surrounded by negative peers. Minds of 7 graders, several haters, several losses. Had to get his weight up. Happy belated, gorgeous. He sent the text to his ex. A tattooed chest where her necklace rests. She covered his name, thinking to himself, no other girl could love him the same. She replied, we still celebrating, come out to Spain. He jumped right on the plane. He had bright orange leather luggage when he arrived at the world's oldest restaurant since 1725. Madrid was live. Looking in this woman's eyes, looking where his name used to be, now covered with butterflies. Had a few Spanish connects from touching pies. Just to summarize, he knew a couple guys who had a couple ties to make the shipment touchdown safe. Secured the situation, told Shorty I'm out, babe.
End of chapter 1. Chapter 2.
Nigga plotting on the plane, crunching the numbers, thinking how this move gonna help him fuck up the summer. Told his dog who to meet and what he picking up from him. Dog said, we selling, I got you, nigga, we bowling. Since Jamila out in Queens, used to have him living lovely. She said down and didn't see. She got out, he had a comfy, thinking about copping that fly state with 5 acres. 3 hours from JFK, watching Knicks versus the Lakers. When the game was over, he dozed off. When he landed, his man wouldn't answer his phone calls. Did he take it or is he locked behind a stone wall? Did the feds waiting undercover patrol cars? Try to tell himself not to panic, don't go so far. But what's the law of averages when you done broke laws? He had to do the math of this, he can't take no loss. Keeping his poise, at the end of the day, he know that he can trust in his voice.
Chapter 3.
Bag his claim, hurry the fuck up. Ask the TSA, is that conveyor belt stuck or what? What's the delay? Satan's work, hoping the devil don't fuck up his day. He had to factor in the facts when it came to the play. He remembered his face last time he was loading his safe. Heard him say, you ain't the only rich nigga who in this place. I'm trying to relax. He had to pull up everywhere that this nigga be at. Said it ain't like my nigga, no, he ain't deal with the stash. Hold on, I'm almost at the climax. Shots ring out, sounded like some loud hi-hats.
Ooh, I like that.
At the place of the transaction. Dudes from Spain set him up, straight flattened on Flatbush Avenue, a restaurant in the back room. They took the money and drugs and shot him in his half moon. Doing my homework on IG. Under his last picture says R.I.P.
That was some intense storytelling, yo. Beginning at the barbershop, just getting in the lineup. He hearing gossip, but he ain't really paying too much mind to it. Shorty, I believe Shorty shut him up. I believe somebody sent Shorty to line this dude up. How didn't he know that? If she asked you to come party in Spain with her, you jump on the plane, you go to Spain, you meet with Shorty, you looking at where your name used to be, and Shorty covered that up. That right there to me would have been a red flag. It's just the whole story was crazy. They set him up. So basically, I'm saying this because this is part 2 from the first one. And what I'm getting is foul shit. It's a lot of shady shit that's going on. Like, you got to really watch your back out here. Going back to the first one, he's talking about his girl. His girl is being dishonest. His girl is being shysty. Why are you out here telling people about my plans and my moves? Like, you're making me hot. It's like when Jay-Z said in The Evils, shit is wicked on these mean streets. None of my friends speak. We all trying to win. But then again, maybe it's for the best though. Because when you seen too much, you know, they try to get you touched. That's what I'm saying, because when you seen too much and you doing shit, that's when niggas gonna really start touching you. Because they feel like, damn, why the fuck do he got it? I should be having it. She already fucking up. She should have been quiet. Storytelling is great. I like part 2. I definitely like part 1 because that beat is crazy. Okay, got Nipsey.
I once too was a young boy wildin' on tour, running with some of the wildest youngers out of New York. Met some more in Baton Rouge, used to wow how they talk. 19, my girl was pregnant, had to sit with my thoughts. Sit with my thoughts. I had to sit with my thoughts. My family was my motivation, focused on the elevation. I'm attracted, not chasing. We ain't scared of niggas, we rare than niggas. Broke chain hanging.
This shit different right here.
I am independent, she wrote a comedy pendant. It got to my attention, we could go viral in minutes. Aspire to win it, I'm spiraling in it. Flip sides of the coin, that's life in the business. Flip publishing, it goes to the highest of bidders. I got a bitter, lows of a winner. That shit come with being great, it's a lot on my plate. Never broke again, I'm blacker than the NBA. Ooh, I like that. Look at this money machine, I love what it sound like. And Nipsey would have loved that I'm working with hit. He might have took me to 6-0 but turned me a crip. It's some money in. XO in my cup, I'm sitting with my thoughts again. Yeah. To OGs and young bosses, we bounce back when we take losses. I pray we all get prayed for. I pray we all can make more. Whole time writing this, I'm typing some people back who need me to get in replacement. What type of shit is that? I'm a concierge for most people I know. I'm in the studio and hit cash out my folks. I love it. That shit come with being great, there's a lot on my plate. I would give it all away for a smile on their face. Shout out to rappers who inspired me in my beginnings, who I inspired right back when they paid was dwindling. Sitting with my thoughts, thinking what it costs for peace of mind. I go crazy if I couldn't rhyme. I finally took time to drop constant releases. I finally put me first, the intro on the sequence. Don't need a new assistant, I'm just too persistent. Officially efficient, I see it through to the finish. So complete, I'm not a control freak. Personal chef flow, I make sure that we all eat.
I like that, I like that.
OGs and young bosses, we bounce back when we take losses. I pray we all get prayed for. I pray we all can make more. To OGs and young bosses, we bounce back when we take losses. I pray we all get prayed for. I pray we all can make more.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That Tupac.
Say my life ain't litty. Say my life ain't litty.
This shit different right here. I like the beat.
Two-door blue Bentley. Zero Bond said the women gonna be deep tonight. I probably spent 150 Jesus light. Chain walking on water like Jesus Christ. Should I do the Gators night so Adidas stripes? It's been a good day, but tonight we going bad. Whole squad calls a terror shop to Joey Crack. It's a different lifestyle, how long can you last? She wanna come with me, it depend on how she act. A different, we don't bank at the same bank. Shorty know she good when she with me, it's a safe place. For real, I can only send a low, you won't tell. I can alley-oop your whole career cause I'm known well. When she lands, she let the whole city know. They hit the room and send me a twerk video. She be all on the gritty flow, met her headed to Coachella and Indio. Other one had a B&B, she 50 though. In my business, they wanna stick their nose. Think I'm wildin' like Deuce Bigelow. Mel Gigolo, I'm a gentleman. Open the car door, holding hands. They both in my line, I might crush them like soda cans.
City boy! City boy!
It's all because of you, I'm feeling sad and blue. Sample from Slick Rick Lottie Dottie of him singing the English lyrics to whatever that is by A Taste of Honey, originally by, I'm not saying that, I won't deny it.
I'm a straight rider, you don't wanna fuck with me. Got the
I probably spent 150 G's, it's light. Chain walking on water like Jesus Christ. Should I do the Gators, Nikes, or Adidas stripes? It's been a good day, but tonight we going bad. Whole squad causing terror, shout out to Joe Crack, better known as Fat Joe, I did not know that. Former member of the New York hip-hop collective Terror Squad.
Oh, I like that, I like that.
I bought the plane ticket, say my life ain't litty.
I crushing my soda cans.
Say my life ain't litty. 2-story high ceilings, 2-door blue Bentley. She ready, she sending necklace through the text. Is your ex-territorial, cause yo, I call her next. Put her down at LES. Two-tone made back in some 580S. Two girls, same city, both wanna stay with me. I bought the plane ticket, say my life ain't litty. Don't say it was all my fault, just cause your girl left you. She be comparing us both, she know I'm more special. And she trying to show me the text thread, said you looking desperate. I made the exit, my favorite found a shirt from my new one inside the bedspread. Asked me who it was, I said it was a girl I just met. I can't be your lover, I leave her head fucked up like none other. Quilla Ray says girls is players too. That's why I do them how I do them, then I'm making a move. I guess so you.
It's a fact.
Same city, you both wanna stay with me. I bought the plane ticket. Say my life ain't litty. Say my life ain't litty. 2-story high ceilings, 2-door blue Benz.
I leave their head fucked up like no other. Corollary says girls is played too.
Yeah, cause girls is players too.
That's why I do them how I do them. Then I make a move. I guess soon I'll be jumping the broom. Until then, keep them coming in twos. I'll be right here when they dating, climbing improves. These days, some girls be slimy as you too. I'll be jumping the broom. Jumping the broom first to being married. Until after the Civil War in the United States, African Americans were not able to legally be married. I did not know that. So enslaved couples would hold hands and jump over a broom as a symbol of marriage and resistance. Damn.
I found someone she
Oh shit.
Counting number no sense. I found Zona not yet, but while summer I bet I get my next child from her. Have a baby by me, playing as loud as I want her. My check.
Oh, I like that. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire.
Some of these young boys tight, like I had it wise. Realize that's not real, it's only in your mind. The real recognize real type of time. Real man ain't supposed to be in his feelings. That's a crime half the time. I pay attention to all these rappers lying. Real man ain't supposed to be posting up all the time. I take something you slept on and make it mine. I hit the party scene, they thought I was the right. They swing my introduction to that name. They thought I was a Jodeci member. Now when I stroll through the center, I'm looking more like an owner opposed to a beginner. She needed trial and winner.
Alright, so as y'all know, I had to look up the sample because this is one of the beats I love. The track that they sampled from was the Whatnots, Try Me, Reaching for the Stars, Sting, released in 1971, and the sample appears at 4 seconds. Let's go ahead and check that out. I hit the party scene, they thought I was Devontae Swing. My introduction to that name, they thought I was Jodeci member. Devontae Swing is the main producer and songwriter for the R&B group Jodeci. The group debut album Forever My Lady was released on May 28, 1991, 2 months before Nas was unleashed onto the world on Main Source. Live at the banquet, as Nas' name was beginning to make waves, he might have been going to music industry's parties where people were apparently mistaking him for Devontae as Jodeci.
Try me like new shoes, try me like new clothes, and color you never wore.
Yo, this shit is fire, boy.
What we can do, so you ain't sad no more. I love you ain't had before. Try me, try me. Show you. Keep 20s on you, not 100, you spend less. A balance like a one wheel, unicyclist uphill, inclining up the Eiffel and shit. One lady told me cut my hair, one lady liking my twist. When shorty said that I should put her on a siphon and hit. Anytime I feel, instead I said she can sell natural diet pills with an acquired skill, she might get a lick. Put a fine girl in the studio, you might get a hit. They just like it, snipers, who the slickest, quickest, it's a cycle. Trying's just a beginning, witness the good dude who wouldn't try enough. Gang could've had it all. Dinner the leather, no white club, but had it on. Try me like staying off your phone with some real shit going on. Try me like some threads in the fitting room. Try me like putting new art on the wall in the living room. Saturday morning vacuum, trying out a new rap tune. Vibes only. Try me like new shoes, try me like new clothes, and something you never wore. Try me like vegan food, I'll show you what we can do. So you ain't sad no more. I love you ain't had before. Try me.
Okay. I'm already like how to see it. Okay.
Yeah. It's coming up, right? Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Y'all should drug testers. My guess is I won't be on your guest list. I'm unimpressed with doing press kits. I'm good on looking desperate. I'm on the intersection exit, just missed the pedestrian. Been in stone for years and still I got room for perfection. Sometimes I random check it just to see if I still got it. To see it is still shocking. I'm was lost for words. I be lost for words. chops from Chauncey. I'm lost for words. Was lost for words. My mom told me clean the room, never shot with saving son. Break the habit now, but when it triple shot to death, I had a key around my neck on the string. A curfew, yes, a time to be back at my rest. And my peers I would protect. There was P.O. on the steps, slipped when our sneakers got wet. Scared to grab that tech, but I had to give my respect.
As you know, I had to check out the sample. They sampled Midnight Movers Unlimited, Lost for Words, Follow the Wind, Buddha. It was released in 1974. The sample appears at 39 seconds and 25 seconds. Let's go ahead and check that out. Oversample chops from Chauncey. Chauncey is Hit Boy's first name. I never knew that shit. I thought he was talking about Chauncey Street in fucking New York City.
I was lost for words. My guess is someone to replace your soul. AI is only here to replicate and control. Imitating the original, the graft of a mold of the binary code. It's your patterns they stole. This is my tactical flow, the one they can't redesign. You can redo the voice, but you can never read my mind. Was lost for words. These times got me lost for words. This says a lot for a wordsmith. From the free cheese line to Prezi Watch, it's my first shit. My old earth left, and she was here since my first steps. Then from my first words, I asked her where was my work desk. To put rulers to paper, draw measurements, use them later, punch numbers and calculators. I'm happy to say I made it. Lost for words, I'm speechless. I'm lost for words at the state of my nation's consciousness. Either you woke or nationalist is the politics. I'm lost for words for black babies with low confidence. You could do it too if I win, says the optimist. You ever see a word or spook that does not exist? Say no more, I move letters like Don Cornelius. Rest in peace. Lost for words, I'm speechless.
AI is only here to replicate and control, imitating the original, then grab them a mold of the binary code. It's your patterns they stole. This my technical flow, the one they can't redesign. You can redo the voice, but you can never read my mind.
So now, this example you're using,
okay,
how does that relate to music? How does that relate to the Biggie Jay-Z argument, to
rock
then and now? How does that relate to that?
Because today,
This is gonna help.
Give it to him. Show him what I typed in.
All right, cool. He wrote, write a rap for Generation Alpha rapper about heartbreak. And this AI wrote the rap. I'm a Generation Alpha rapper, but lately I've been feeling like a slacker because my heart's been broken, shattered by a girl who I thought mattered. Chorus, heartbreak. It's pain that we can't take. Feeling like our world's about to break. But we'll get, the rhythm's a little funny, but.
No, we know how to make the rhythm work.
I could definitely.
So if somebody can give you that.
I never thought love could be so cruel. Got me feeling like a fool. I thought she was the one for me, and it stops.
Sounds hokey.
If somebody can give you that, what are we talking about?
The death of ghostwriters, they're in trouble.
A ghostwriter.
Ghostwriters is in big
ghostwriter. It's over.
Ghostwriters.
The days of being a rapper is dead. Because when I can go type something in and make it sound like Jay-Z.
Man, you should see your face.
If I could write these lyrics, and if I could pick the voice, whether it's Kanye, Jay-Z, whatever it may be, what are we talking about?
My old earth left and she was here since my first steps. Therefore my first word, I ask her, where's my work desk? To put rulers and paper, draw measurements, use them later, punch numbers and calculators. I'm happy to say I made it. I'm lost for words. Another reference to Nas' mother, who died in 2002. I'm lost for words for the black babies with low confidence.
I'm not even playing with you. I don't even like kids.
I'm so ugly.
Don't say that. Don't say that. When you look at yourself, you supposed to say, I'm so pretty. You are so pretty. You don't make me cry. You're not ugly.
Stop it. Get some help.
You can do it too if I win, says the optimist. You ever seen a wordless book that does not exist? Say no more, I move letters like Don Cornelius. Don Cortez Cornelius was an American television show host and producer widely known as the creator of the national syndicate dance and music show Soul Train, which he hosted from 1970 until 1993. Cornelius sold the show to Mad Vision Entertainment in 2008. I like this. Okay, what's this right here?
Cigars in the Japanese soul bar, drinking scotch till daybreak. KD3 had go bars, these vibranium can't break. That's the one, do music for fun, give deals to artists, pull up to the office. Yeah, I'm from the project, so quadruple in my youthful, so I can boost you. Unlimited game, I can shoot you. I own my masters now, but the reversions is crucial. I used to wonder, was they ever jerking the juice crew? Wanted dead or alive, should have been platinum 5 times. A young Russian, Rick Rubin and Fly Tie ran the music biz. Andre Harrell saw the future is hip-hop, the Hermitage, hotel balcony, Louis flip-flops. Meetings in the mezzanine, with production companies talking about me directing things. Said I needed CAA, instead I went to ICM. Said without an agency, all my chances might be slim. My humble beginnings, they want my hunger to
shit.
I burned out in this game before I would run into millions. See,
I like that beat switch.
And I'm made for the jungles, so I call jungle. I said put away the bundles. Yo, truly, they gon' cry when they see this movie. I got dry eyes in the theater, the viewers are living through me. Been thinking about who could play me in Tokyo, Paradiso, Bailey's. Karaoke, I'm participating, singing Barry White, that is. On a good night like this, how do I write like this? First of all, you gotta have a good life like this, a real life like this. Cigars in the Japanese soul bar, drinking scotch till daybreak. KD3 had go bars, these vibranium can't break. That's the one, do music for fun, make deals with artists. Yeah, pull up to the office, make deals with artists. Pull up to the office. Yeah. Konnichiwa. Yeah. Japanese soul bar, red light bulbs, a turntable, record selection, pictures and frames from those days.
Oh, snap!
Somebody from Queens brought it live tonight. You see a lot of Bronx acts, a lot of Brooklyn acts, but you never see Queens acts in the fever, really. But Nasty Nas, one of the youngest artists out right now, who's doing this thing, new artists, is keeping it live, keeping it real. This is Nasty Nas, and the whole Queensbridge Master, can I say that? Now, Nas, you have a different style. I know there's a lot of rappers out there who I'm sure you've looked up to over the years. But right now, a lot of new rappers and old rappers look up to you. How do you feel to be like a living prodigy?
I mean, it's a blessing. I'm a product of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I'm a product of the old school and the newest of the new. Red light bulbs, a turntable, record selection, pictures and frames from those days, soul music.
Somebody from Queens brought it live tonight. You see a lot of Bronx acts, a lot of Brooklyn acts, but you never see Queens acts in the fever, really. But Nasty Nas, one of the youngest artists out right now, who's doing this thing, new artist, is keeping it live, keeping it real. And please keep that door closed. Nas is doing this thing. Video Music Box, anybody who's watching this for the first time, been under a rock for the last year almost. This is Nasty Nas and the whole Queensbridge Massive. Can I say that? Now, Nas, you have a different style. I know there's a lot of rappers out there who I'm sure you've looked up to over the years. But right now, a lot of new rappers and older rappers are looking up to you. How do you feel to be like a living prodigy?
I mean, it's a blessing. I'm a product of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I'm a product of the old school and the newest of the new.
There's a lot of producers on your album. We know Tip is on there, and P Rock and CS Will, and I understand you did a little bit of production in there. That's what I was told. I don't know what the case is, but
Who's working on the album that who has worked on your album, and who would you like to see work on the next album?
My man Q-Tip, Pete Rock, Lost Professor, my man LES from The Bridge, and my man DJ Premier, you know what I mean? Just collaborated to help a brother out, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that my words were heard with good type of beats, you know what I mean?
Wanted Dead or Alive is the second album by the hip-hop duo Kool G Rap and DJ Polo. The album was released a year after the duo debut Road to Riches and received greater acclaim from most music critics. The single Streets of New York and Erase Racism received notable airplay on Yo MTV Raps, and the former is credited by Nas as being influential on his song New York State of Mind from his critical acclaimed album Illmatic.
No, my brother, you got to buy your own. Yo, it's like the box sets, Star Wars, Fast and Furious franchises, 6 projects, 6 sagas, it's hood science. 4 a.m. infomercials telling you where to buy it. 1-800-NAS and hit all 6 like the greatest hits. No, my brother, you got to cop your own. Whether we did Diamond or Harley Soul, we did it for our soul. How about the VM Park by Neiman Marcus? Hope I don't see a snatch and grab. They shot for free, I'll pay the charges straight up. And Huey was a rapper, he would say some wild things over a sample. Think about it. If Malcolm was a rapper, he would say some shit over the bridge, come out with neck snappers. I promise.
Oh, I like this. I ain't gonna lie, this shit dope.
Not killed by the CIA or the industry. No where black hands be on black blocks. No backstabs or sad plots. We lit the rock. 1-800-NAS and hit. Don't call us with no politics. And when you talk to us, make sure you talk to us with common sense. This one is
Yo, he's snapping, dog.
A giant bridge, call my counterparts. I told them they gotta try this shit. Finally killed the king disease. I see what a genius see. Unclutter your mind for once. Let me set the scenery. Put down the diamonds and blunts. Put down the wine in the cups. Put your ideas in play. It ain't what it seemed to be. Don't get stuck in the Hollywood shuffles. Did a show, they snuck in the trailer and stole a duffel. You thinking major, they thinking tiny, they tried to debo. Please don't remind me the reason I bought these Desert Eagles. Got brown eyes with age difference on my missus' wishes. Hit a store, the receipt, look like a Christmas wish list. Cougars waist training, salute amazing, ain't it? Health, I praise a single mom life, casual dating. I could put a love story on a silver screen. Then put this song in the trailer, you see it in between. The nightly news in the shows you be.
But this beat is fire, boy, yo.
Let's play your discography. She in disbelief just from my 2020s run. I'm the inspiration, I ain't gotta look for none. This one is Goliath, big, leaped over a giant bridge, called my counterparts. I told them they gotta try this shit. We holding leadership conferences. Yeah, for the hood, for the kids.
I feel like the beat finna switch.
The swing. Credits roll. 6 albums. And how many years? When you're having fun, a crazy run, time flies, dial the number. 1-800-NAS and hit. That's 1-800-NAS and hit. Leave us a message. Let us know when y'all want us back again. We'll spin the block to be there for you. None but love. Hit boy on the boards. Your man, the maestro himself, Mr. Jones. It's just natural, like. That's what it gotta be. Shout the engineer, David Kim. I know we've been driving you crazy. You like, what, again? Another one? You just, what do y'all take a break? Shout out to Gabe, Big Double, Peter, my man Ed Soleil. Did you ever imagine? Hey yo, shout to my man Big Hit, just came home. He already taking over the whole shit, you know. Shout out to C3, that's 3rd generation. He be in here going crazy in the studio, having fun, watching cartoons, playing video games while we recorded, vocaling. That's my man. Shout out Big Des at Night. It's all about the next generation. That's what we here for. The next generation. Of course, the John, the crew, the family. Big Left, Moto, Hive, Kavinsky, my geysers. Yo, Annie, everybody, thank you. Peace.
The sample on the song 1-800-NAS and Hit appears at 3 seconds on the track. But what they sampled was Brass Construction's Sweet As Sugar, which was released in 1978, and the sample appears at 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Let's go ahead and check that out. Okay. All right, and the second sample, which appears on the track 1-800-NAS and Hit, is at the beginning of the track. But what they sampled was Onyx Communication, Inc., and Hala Production. And it was released in 1986. And they said the sample appears at 1 minute and 31 seconds. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Operators are standing by. Order now before the sounds of sexy soul get away.
This is a fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it.
No, my brother. You've got to buy your own.
To order your copy of this classic collection, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-323-1400. That's 1-800-323-1400.
So seeing this commercial of 1-800, now it's making me think, is this why Nas called this 1-800-NAS and Hit? Yeah, of course. Because he was trying to take that album. Plus, if you remember at the beginning of the track of the verse, he was trying to give y'all directions on how to buy the album, how much it costs, this, that, and the third. So it makes sense why he named it 1-800-NAS and Hit. He got the idea from that sample. The beat is amazing. I'm kind of disappointed because I really wanted to find out what that but you know, I didn't get to. I think that's the greatest outro I've ever heard in my life on an album. Shit was amazing, bro. Like, at first, like, in my mind, the first Magic is like my favorite, bro. Like, cause I feel like he went in, it was different, the beats, and he was aggressive. After hearing Magic 2, I was like, nah, I don't think he can top Magic 1, but this shit right here, bro, the beat selection are so fucking, like, superior. It's like, this right here, it's like, bro, it's just so infectious. It's such a vibe, bro. I could listen to this man talk all fucking day, bro. Pause. That was a great outro. This man started off by talking about how basically the King Disease 3 and the Magic is the same as the Star Wars and Fast and Furious franchise. You can go get this shit in stores. Hey, leave a message, but you know, for you niggas, don't call me and Hippo on some bullshit. You better have some respect on this shit. It's some sad shit, man, because even though he said, if you need us, we'll spin the block, you know, I wonder if he's serious about that shit. I think he was just playing, but it don't matter, but this was a great outro. I'm gonna say this shit, man, like, I'm blessed to be in this time where I got to witness this shit in real time. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do reactions all I want to and study this shit. I can do the Illmatic. I can do the Reasonable Doubt for Jay-Z, Ready to Die for Biggie, but it's like, it won't hit the same as when Illmatic first dropped. To be in the moment and like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But I've actually got to witness him before he even died, before he even, you know, I don't know what he's gonna do after this, you know, whatever, but like, I got to witness him still in his prime, in his artistry prime, killing shit at his highest level, like lyricism, this cadence and flow. It's like, bro, he's amazed me. I'm amazed by this shit, bro, because the first album I've ever heard by Nas was King Disease 2. You know, and that was the first one. It just, like, it piqued my interest. I was curious. I heard that King Disease 1 came out, but I've never heard King Disease 1. Even when it came out, like, into my years. But it took me to King Disease 2. I think it was a song Rare. I heard the beat, it grabbed me, and what he was saying and how he was flowing. I'm like, yo, this shit fire. Nas has kind of, to me, been like in the shadows. People talk about, oh, he picks sorry beats. He's not a good beat picker. He's boring. Something like how people talk about J. Cole. They say J. Cole's boring. J. Cole doesn't know how to keep it interesting. He picked the same lame beats, the same cadence flow, this, you know, and everything. But like, when I heard King Disease 2, like, I was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck them niggas talk about. And then I don't know what the fuck them niggas talking about, but it's like, how come it took me this long to really like take that first step of faith and just listen and go through the dual catalog. And it's like, I'm very impressed, man. Like, this man is very knowledgeable. I learn something every time I do a album breakdown from this dude. Like in this album, the Jumping the Broom. Learning that Jumping the Broom was created because African Americans in the past, in the 60s, 50s and 60s, weren't allowed to get married. It was illegal. You know, and so they would jump the broom as a celebration and as a like resistance, like, man, fuck you. We gonna create our own thing. And it's like, I never knew that. I knew what jump the broom was, like in marriage, but I didn't know that it had that type of history behind it. You know, because I know that, it was once upon a time in American history, I don't know what era it was, 50s, 60s, 40s, 30s, that it was illegal for African Americans to read. You know, and it's like, this man is knowledgeable, bro. Like, I learn something every fucking time, man. Like, I remember a lot of shit. Magic is still like up there, but this right here, Magic 3 is definitely like, yo, I haven't found a skip yet. I haven't found a skip yet. And even if I did find a skip, like, it's still, but this is a solid project. I think Hit Boy should get Producer of the Year, bro. I've never heard beats like this, bro. Never mind. Listen, I'm telling you, this shit is amazing. I'm gonna tell you how amazing it is, because the only person that I feel like who has amazing production and beats and everything and is different and he has his own sound was Drake. Not Drake now. You know what I'm saying? I haven't tuned into Drake since like 2016, 2017. But I'm talking about Drake like when I was growing up back in 2010s and all the way up to like 2016 to if you're reading this, it's too late. Like, his beats are so original, it's so refreshing, it's so different. And that's how I'm looking at Nas with his production, the beats and just lyrics and flow. It's refreshing. Like, it's amazing. In 3 years, you put 6 albums out and you managed to talk about something new, something different. Because most people can't even do that. You got niggas these days making 30-track albums, rap albums, and half that shit is the same song of pop that pussy bitch, pop that pussy bitch, dope dealer, dope dealer, dope dealer, pop that pussy bitch, pop that pussy bitch, dope dealer, dope dealer, dope. It's the same shit. And so, like, it's amazing, man. It's crazy. I don't even know what to say anymore, man. Like, I'm kind of disappointed that it's done, man, because it's like, man. But at the same time, I'm so thankful and so grateful that we were able to be alive to witness this shit in real time and be in the moment. Because I could just imagine you got niggas 50 years from now, I'll be like, well, probably 70, 60. And you have young niggas trying to study this man, study Nas. And it's like, oh shit, I'm doing a breakdown or reactions to the Magic series. And he or she may break it down, but it's like, you never will, like, you can hear how great he is, but you never will ever in your life witness and understand like what it did to the culture and what was the atmosphere and environment at that time was, man. Like, what did it meant to the culture? Because to the culture, what I mean is like, now it's like I don't listen to rap music anymore. I don't listen to the radio. Because it's bullshit. It's no artistry out there. You know. So it's like I kind of pushed it to the side. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I came up in the 2009, 2010, man. This is when Young Money started. You got the Drake. You got the Lil Wayne was in his prime. Niggas, it's like Carter 2 or Carter 3. Nicki Minaj, bro. Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? My Dark Twisted Fantasy. You had Hove with the Magna Carta. Hove and Kanye West with the Watch the Throne. You had Big Sean. You had 2 Chainz. You understand what I'm saying? You had Meek Mill. You had Rick Ross. You had all these fucking people, man. It was so much competition, and each song was different. It was refreshing. The vibe was different. Each album was different. Like, nobody was really biting off each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake, Nothing Was the Same was different from J. Cole, Born Sinner. You know what I'm saying? Then Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City.